Regular season, I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all you.
There are some super young teams around the league, but All-Star Draymond Green said, quote, if you don't have vets around you, you're not really learning what you need to learn. I had guys who taught me how to be a pro, so I worry about that because cultures and things get lost. And eventually, if those go, our league will get lost too. Brian?
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
A look at the Pistons starting group. They've got Hayes, and it's Cook in at the 3. And for Minnesota, tip-off goes to Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Diakete. Got a hand on it. Antetokounmpo, left side. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. 3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Detroit.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Pass to Che. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
Minnesota with the ball after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Tipped away. To the wing on the left. Off the mark there with a 3. The Pistons leading. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And the shot's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Che. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside. Here's Cook. And too long on the shot.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one's off. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Davis, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's Cook, pounded by Harris. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Here's Hayes. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Livingston. Antetokounmpo, right side. 4 on the clock. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Livingston. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires at the elbow. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has got his second basket.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Trying to get that one to fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up by 4, and we'll get the...
Here they come, now heading to the floor.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Doesn't go for him. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Doumbouya. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Timberwolves trail. There's the three. He can't hit that time. The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Vega. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one misses. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Nails it from 3. Well, the Pistons shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Here's Doumbouya. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And that misses. That would have put him up. Picked it out of midair. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
It's stolen. In transition. Here they come. It's good. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Here's Che. From deep. The shot, no good. The Pistons have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Doumbouya. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Che. And he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Doumbouya, and he converts the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Vega. The ball's knocked loose. They push it up 4 on 3.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Che. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. 16 seconds left in the second period. They need this. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 11. Hayes, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Hayes attacking. Antetokounmpo inside. Missed inside. And the Timberwolves with possession. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And for Detroit, they've got Hayes, and it's Maker in at the 5 down low. Pass to Livingston. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo has got 16 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Che. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Diakete. Here's Che. 5 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Livingston. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Substitution for the Timberwolves, Davis.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Clock at 2. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Maker. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He's got 6.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Davis on the double team. Deflected. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. That shot off. For Detroit, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo. Davis with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Oh, swiped away. That shot missing. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hayes finds Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Diakete grabs the miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Davis slams it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Detroit calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Livingston, good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. This Pistons squad struggling. 1:21 left in the third quarter. It's deflected. Fires the three. Here's Harris. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Diakete. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for him.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Pass to Livingston. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Diakete, that's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul, first team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Detroit. Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. 1 second left. Unable to get that one. And so it's Minnesota. A huge 24-point lead for them. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back to the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Minnesota shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Che. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Livingston. Count that one. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Pass to Che. Out to the right wing. Outside Edwards. Pulls it from the top of the key. And that one hits the back iron. For Detroit, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Hayes misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. The first one falls. Davis, he's checked in for Diakete. And so he hits both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Hayes, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Pass to Cook. Here's Livingston. Over Edwards. And no good, trying to use the glass. And now the T-Wolves on the break. He launches a three. The offensive rebound. And then Davis punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Detroit calls timeout. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Che. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Cook, guarded by Edwards. Vega, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. From 7 feet away, Antetokounmpo with the block. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. To the paint.
2 minutes.
With a 9-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Here's Che. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. And Harris throws it down.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around.
for the Timberwolves.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Che.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Pass to Harris. That's tipped. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo can't connect. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
He's defended by Hayes. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching.